Gren might be the pick. It's what he said he was going to be playing.
Disappointing. I'm going to be so mean to Dan, I'm sorry.
Yeah, they have the similar poses.
They still have a very fantastic set of options. You know, Ridley doesn't have the best out of shield against low profiling characters.
Yeah, this is true.
This is such a banger.
And the one thing that, I mean, the main thing here is that kind of similar we saw with, like, a similar discussion we had when we were watching Alpha and Mid-Dynasty, the combo game. Ridley's a big boy with big hurt boxes, and Gren can make a big advantage of that.
Yeah, you can make an absolute meal out of this bony boy. Yeah, there might not be much meat on the bone, but you can feast on it.
Yeah, basically. Good even start for these two though, kind of feeling each other out, trying to see what the other is looking for. We'll see how this progresses so far, but Dan just goes for the F smash.
Remember when we talked about how you can catch out Space Pirate Rush on Starfall?
There it is.
Yep, maybe a little bit of that stuff.
Yep. Good dash attack, good pressure from Degalla right now.
Yeah.
How's he going for the game? Yeah, I mean,
Bye, bit. Yeah, that was a very smooth pickup from Sapphire, just catching out. You know, Degalla maybe feeling themselves a little bit too much. I got a stock lead. I can do something cheeky, and then immediately realizing you've just equalized this whole set.
Yeah, the Nair off stage from Ridley can send you in multitude of directions if they get the positioning right, and luckily Sapphire there was able to get the angle where it sends you into stage, and if you're not anticipating it, easy stage spike. Good stuff from both so far.
And early shield release as well lets Degalla get back in control of that up air. The Shadow Sneak not turning around because he is Greninja, and it just doesn't work sometimes.
Yeah, it's good again. But what's interesting about this game is it's really even. It's really
so.
even. Like both of these players are just getting, like, you know, they're playing around with this neutral. Ooh, as I say it, Dan nearly goes for an SD there.
Where you going? Took a left turn at Albuquerque again.
Yeah, but they are just playing in this kind of center stage, not really, you know, off stage is happening every so often, but they are just, again, just feeling each other out.
It is a scary thing, because I think in the early stages of this game, every time someone has made a hard commitment on a situation, they've got eaten alive for it.
Yeah, exactly.
I counter another example of that.
Yeah.
So I think they're both like, okay, let's chill out a bit. Like, you know, we'll take a step back a bit.
Yeah.
Be a little bit less committal, because we don't want to just get eaten alive.
Great pressure there, just following Sapphire all the way down with those forward airs. And again, once we're in the neutral on even since last stops, like, this is great gameplay. This is really good feeling each other. This is that first game of a set where you're like, I don't know what you're looking for, and I know what you're looking for, and you know what I'm looking for. So let's play a neutral game. Let's work this out together.
First game is data. You know what they
say.
Yeah. One thing I want to highlight with that edge guard, I don't know, a lot of people have never played Greninja in their damn life, because it's not a character you kind of a lot of people gravitate towards. Edge guarding with that character feels so uncomfortable and weird. So to go that deep for that long is genuinely impressive.
Yeah, it's something that Degalla has down with this character. He's not afraid to go off stage, like that far off stage, and just try and catch your jump, or it just reads you falling.
Catches the double jump. No pickup though. Sapphire needed to press that advantage a little bit more.
Yeah, when you've got to be so conscious of when people have lost their double jumps, because it only takes one off stage, and most people only have one option to go back stage. If you can read that, it's game over.
Yeah, that Hydro Pump is very interruptible as well. The Space Pirate Rush. Yeah. Again, going deep with Greninja does have its limitations. You know, you fall so fast, and you don't have that much like airspeed.
No.
So you're kind of limited on what spaces you're allowed to inhibit, and Space Pirate Rush is just going to cover a whole giant line of space. Yeah. Where if you haven't got a hitbox out, you're going to get grabbed.
Yeah, the smart thing there from Sapphire is releasing it. Because obviously, rather than taking it all the way down, just going to the blast zone, they release it, and it forces Dan into a tech situation, which he probably wasn't anticipating. Probably anticipating he was just going to go straight down, and either he can get out of it and maybe dies in a second.
I don't know if that's quite what they were looking for. I think the situation is because you have a choice of when to release it, it is really hard to tech that. You have to literally either read it or react, and you are not reacting to that.
No, there's no way.
Really. So it puts you in a very scary situation, and you very easily can get locked out.
Yeah, if you can react to that, then let me know, because I have questions.
You should be playing a different sport.
Yeah, 100%. Good grab from Degalla there. Once again, lovely even. He goes to the counter. Yeah, Because I think, again, anticipating the Sapphire is pressing an option from ledge, and unfortunately for Degalla that time, not getting the counter.
Yeah,
And
it just feels a little too committal.
yeah,
Like,
100%.
by a little, I mean catastrophically more committal than I would expect.
I think counter works better off stage with Gren because you can always go for a spike afterwards.
Like, don't get me wrong, countering versus Ridley is a really important aspect because Wing Blitz is so huge and so uncontestable on certain angles. The counter is the only thing you can do, and it will always connect.
Yes.
But Gren has a really weird counter.
Yeah, it's so weird. But with great follow-up, we saw Degalla there just throwing out these small uncharged water shurikens, just building up a little bit more percent on Sapphire, just to probably make sure that when he does get that confirm, it kills.
The ledge trump, not getting the angle they wanted. It's just a little bit difficult to, honestly, in this game.
Yeah, good side B.
No travel time at all.
Now, good side B, good read that Dan is just kind of hopping around the space and just goes for the short hop side B.
I love that shuriken stall to get that space down, space back air. Beautiful stuff from Degalla. Realizing Sapphire doesn't want to contest up there.
No, not at all.
I don't know why though, because Nair is a very slow option. They've got to be very early.
Oh, we're seeing some combos here. Doesn't get the drag down.
A little too far to get the tech chase as well. It's still very even.
Oh
my god!
Skewer, well played.
Oh, that's so sick.
That would have been so nice if Sapphire got it, but I think Degalla potentially saw it because I or he didn't, or he got very lucky.
I think it might have been a little bit of luck because that was very, very much a down air they opted for. Very dangerous game.
This Nair of Greninjas is so quick, such a great tool to oppress with.
Yeah, like there's a lot of startup on it, but once it's there, it just covers so much space.
Yeah, it covers so much space.
It's like the opposite of Ridley Nair, honestly.
Yep. Throwing out options to Degalla right now, just trying to find this kill. Needs to be careful, doesn't want to get 2 buttons against Ridley because he will punish it.
Yes, Degalla is very, very happy to be sitting in the shield here. It's only a matter of whether they can react to these shields.
Ooh.
The footstool setup coming out on the ledge. Beautiful.
The Ridley forward throw, which is never seen in the history of man.
I love Ridley forward throw.
It's just so nonchalant. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good recovery from Degalla.
Far too low of a percent to really have a meaningful chance of killing Greninja, but it puts a little bit of stress, right?
Yeah. Needs to be careful. Degalla, we've seen Degalla get these kills. Just needs to get forward air and F smash.
A little bit dangerous, taking that huge step backwards.
Not quite. Needs to get something here. Oh, tries to get the read on the down smash there. Not quite. Using the down airs.
Yeah, no conversion out of that.
Oh, the hard read on Sapphire, not going to pay off.
That's the thing, Sapphire has the affordance to do this. They have such a high percent. It barely honestly even matters if they drop a stock here. They have such a comfortable position.
Yeah, they might as well go for it because they're going to lose the stock to a strong hit eventually. These counters aren't working.
I do not believe in them, and the dash attack going to come
Side B not, yeah, side B not, side B just going straight to stage and Sapphire immediately reacting to it with the dash attack.
It, to me, feels like these two are playing on they were playing on such a similar wavelength in game 1.
Yeah.
And they have very much veered off of how each other are looking at things, and that parallel kind of playstyle is now clashing into each other.
Yes.
Because it feels like Degalla is playing incredibly preemptively.
Yeah, he's like the counters are kind of proof of that, and on the count, like I've seen Degalla play and get these counters because he's made the read. Whereas this time he's being preemptive with them, anticipating the get up option or something like that, rather than being a read option. Interestingly enough, though, we're seeing the swap to Sephiroth.
Sephiroth coming on free.
One Winged Angel himself is here. Now, this is interesting. Obviously, it does give Degalla range. That sword is absolutely huge, which gives him honestly a slightly better projectile in some aspects, but not all.
I think the biggest thing for me, I think, is that fair. That covers such an important Ridley space.
Yes.
That short hop height and that full hop height, honestly, from Ridley, it's not much of a difference. Really does give him a lot more control of that neutral.
I think he's just trying it out though. I think he's just seeing if this was the option, whether he feels like the game plan is any different, or whether he feels like maybe. I think the big thing is I think he honestly felt that Gren just wasn't finding the options because of sort of F-tilt fairies, like Nair and stuff from Ridley. Just not quite getting the punish on that up B though.
Yeah, scary stuff.
Good counter. See, that's the sort of thing that you need with Gren. He needs to be the read on it, not the preemptiveness on the counter.
Yeah.
Needs to space that back a bit though.
I think it's also, it's a difference of like, they had the choice in those situations in the previous games to not counter and not pick an option. But that, I think like Sapphire, the pace they're playing at, they're covering the space when it's there.
Yes.
When they have control, and they're playing passively when they have control.
Unfortunate one whiff dash attack goes into a kill on the other one, and Sapphire is taking the lead. But he's at 175%. Most of Seph, pretty much any of Seph moves will kill.
Yeah, my understanding is this character does not struggle killing on straight hits.
No, not at all. Just needs an F tilt or good gets up here. Not quite. Just needs an F tilt.
The wake up slide, sure. He is a Vega player. They have no remorse.
Up not quite going to catch. Goes for the down tilt again.
But they are still alive at 211, and I just do not want to see Degalla get hit with this much rage.
No. This is going to be dicey. He needs to just find that one little hit.
Because this could be huge!
Oh, not quite.
Yeah.
Good.
Again, very, very cheeky is Sapphire, but Degalla, not buckling under the pressure.
Yeah, I mean, Sapphire's gone for that a few times actually. We saw in the last couple of games where he's gone for that down angled up B, trying to hit Degalla, and I think now he's aware of it. He was hopefully anticipating that one. This up B going to be beaten out by up tilt there. Sapphire is playing so well.
It's an interesting thing because that up B really does force Ridley to play a little bit more aggressively and have a bit more of an aggressive positioning. Because you can't really just let Sephiroth do those.
Oh, 100%.
You kind of have to stop them ahead of time. Oh, very close to killing.
Yeah, I honestly think One Winged Angel's weight change might have done that.
Oh, a gentleman.
Not quite going to kill. 153 though. Good counter again. 90. Yeah. How much damage that does as well.
I think is gigantic.
Oh, tries to give the hard, but Sapphire does not get much more off it.
Again, it feels like I just want Degalla to just take a moment.
Yeah.
When they have control of the stage, they feel like they have to be the one to initiate. And
oh my god!
And just like that, Sapphire is on set stock right now.
Those two moves did trade, but unfortunately for Degalla, his up B did not get the launch, whereas Sapphire's was shunting straight into the stage, put him in that red tech situation.
Difference between a one-hit move and a 8-hit one, right?
Oh, what if you just go for the up smash? It's so big.
Huge little lad coming on through. Very, very even stuff once again.
Yeah, I mean, fair play to both these players. They have been pretty even across all games. You know, you'll always say it's a 3-0, but it was close. But actually, yeah.
Okay, I feel like I've been harsh on Dan today. That was so much harsher than anything I've said.
Sometimes you gotta tell it how it is.
Yeah, and there's that 80% wing is in play.
Nice, good stuff.
Sapphire is playing it very carefully.
Oh, the parry!
Beautiful display.
What a
and the really
good
early
stuff.
Up smash. Beautiful stuff. Top to bottom. That final stock, especially from Sapphire, was crisp as you could possibly ask for.
Yeah, they played that incredibly well. And this is what I mean. Sapphire saw that hidden gem. They kind of popped up and they played beautifully.
Diamond in the rough.
Yeah.
I can make puns.
Sapphire in the rough.